about John's speech after the game, but I was hoping you could go a little bit more into what his message was before the night before the Bears game and how that impacted the team.
Just the main message was that we have everybody we need in the room. We just have to play like we know we can. And yeah, that was the main thing.
Do you feel the energy from George Kittle being on the other side of the ball, just his return back to practice?
Yeah, it's good to have him around. Just lively guy, getting the energy going, and I think we need that.
Is there an advantage for you, having just played the Cardinals recently, to have that in the back of your mind, what they're able to do, how they operate?
Yeah, it's definitely fresh in our minds, and but we obviously didn't get it done that game, so we could learn from it. But yeah, it's definitely different when you just play a team.
A little extra juice this week to try to get your first win at home, especially against such a strong division opponent?
Yeah, definitely. Between the division opponent and the fact that we haven't won here in a long time, we're definitely trying to get a win for Levi's.
I saw Charles, the new trade pickup today for the first time in person. Seems like a big guy. When there is an acquisition like that, do you go back and look at some of his film right away to see how you might be able to, compliment him on the field?
I didn't look back at his film, but I've watched him over the years. I've seen him on tape, and I've always thought he was a good player. We were the same combine group when we were coming out, and I followed him a little bit just from afar, and I'm excited to have him.
Well, what does he do best, especially with that size on the edge?
He's explosive. He's got power. He could get off the ball too. So I haven't seen too much yet, but I'm sure he'll be a really good run player, and he could rush anywhere, inside and out. So that'll help as well.
Nico just talked about the value of, especially with Javon now out for the year, of having Eric play inside more often. I know last game already that started to happen a little bit more. How is Eric acclimating to that, being on that inside more often?
I think he looked great in the first game. There's a couple things that he messed up just scheme-wise, but that's part of learning a new position. And the fact that he looked great, I mean, definitely going to be an important player on the inside for us.
Is there more strain on defensive tackles when you guys are in that wide nine? Is there a lot of burden on those guys, especially against the run, to be able to anchor down?
Yeah, definitely. They definitely have to play really well with their technique, and but it's all four of us really playing together and doing what we need to do. And if we do that, it works out really well.
Contain Kyler a lot more than he has been contained in the past when we played him. What was working? What kind of things do you need to keep in mind when you're playing him?
Just rushing well with four guys, and not being stupid and rushing blind and stuff like that. So we've definitely got experience with it. We just need to go out and execute.
For the layman, rushing blind. For the layman, rushing blind and not being stupid.
Just when you know somebody's coming from a certain way, and like if we have a blitz coming on one side, not going with your fastball outside move to where he could escape to your side. Just knowing where people are coming from around you, so you're not just rushing to try and go get a sack. You're rushing expecting him to want to escape out of certain places,
Nick, both D'Amico and Fred talked about how it should mean something for you all to play at home. Traditionally, playing at home gives you that extra benefit, especially when you're on the defense. Can you describe a little about how important it is for you all to get that win and how it feels to have your fans at Levi Stadium? Does it mean anything to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. You definitely want to get put on a show for your home fans, and we haven't been doing that. So in 2019, we were really good at home, and we need to get our fans excited again because when you make a run, you definitely need your fans behind you.
What's lacking from 2019 to now?
What do you mean?
What's missing? How were you able to get your fans behind you back then? And now this year, like, what's missing in your defense?
We just got to win more.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Make sure you subscribe.